Good morning, Tuesday 22nd of October, it's Jason Sen from daytradeideas.com. I'm looking at WTI crude oil this morning, looks quite interesting to me. We had a good little uptrend through most of the summer, from beyond the beginning of the summer in fact. Anyway, we topped out around the end of the summer, end of August, beginning of September, as you can see on this chart here, headed lower. We broke the uptrend and then the down move accelerated as we broke through the 100-day moving average. Getting a bit oversold on the daily chart, we're getting a bit oversold on the weekly chart. We are approaching the high for June, which was at 99.01. Well, we've hit that already, in fact. We've got a 50% fib at 98.92, and we've got a 200-day moving average at 98.61. So, as we've written on our reports this morning, within that sort of 98.90, 98.60 area, it's quite a wide band, but it's good support, and I think we're going to bottom out around there. There's a good chance we will anyway, so could possibly be worth certainly cutting our shorts, taking profits on any shorts, and looking for some sort of stabilization around this area, possibly trying some longs. You could stop out somewhere. You need quite a wide stop because it's quite a big level, and it's on the daily chart after quite a big move. So if you could give your stop below 98.00, that would probably be nice. On a risk reward basis, that would probably work, because if we do manage a bounce, we should be heading back up towards the sort of 102 level. So risk reward wise, that's at least a 2 to 1, if not a bit more. So that looks like a decent trade to me. We'll just have a look at the shorter term chart while we're here. This is the 4 hour. I like to keep an eye on it. It doesn't tell you an awful lot other than that we are getting extremely oversold on the slow stochastics. You can see that here, and it won't take much for these to turn and cross positive. In fact, they're almost crossing now, as you can see. The blue line's getting close to a cross of the red line, so a small move up, and we'll be crossing and looking more positive in the short term, just to confirm. And the weekly stochastics haven't been this oversold since around the end of last year, around November last year, sort of at least a year ago. So all in all, I think a good potential for a bounce around this area. Back to the daily chart to try and get some sort of targets. We'll just use Fibonacci's for this and see how they coincide with the levels on the way down. If we were to hold today's low, which is 98.79, then as I said earlier, this 102 area looks like a reasonable target. Let's just have a look. Yeah, that's the sort of 102, 102.10 area. That looks like a reasonable first target for the move. You can see that sort of will coincide quite nicely with this trend line by the time we get there in a few days. So yeah, we'll have to watch that. We've also got a moving average there. We've got the 21-day moving average, which is also going to be around that 102 area by the time we get there in a couple of days. So that would be a good place to take profits. We'll still be in a downtrend. That is strong resistance, so running it any further than that looks a little bit risky to me, but hopefully that trade could start to work before the end of the week. Thanks very much. I'm Jason Sen from daytradeideas.com.